Hello, I'm Janet Robinson again for our third session of breathing and yoga poses. Leslie and I will work together. I will show you the poses. Leslie will remind us of our place in God's creation. So sit comfortably this way, put your legs out if you need to, spread them apart. Just keep your back nice and straight so the breath can go in and out easily. And we'll take 3 together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Eyes open or closed. Here we go.
I listen to myself with kindness. I listen to myself with kindness. I listen to myself with kindness.
Very nice. Now let's stand up into our very strong mountain pose. I'm going to turn this way. We're going to do forward fold again, whichever one you like. Down like this, or like this, or like this. Here we go. Let's take a breath here.
We prepare and focus our eyes forward.
This time when we raise up, let's bring our arms above our head, bend our knees if they're not yet bent, as far as is comfortable. And we are now in chair pose, because from the side we look a little bit like a chair. Let's take a breath here.
We strengthen and stretch when we trust ourselves.
And then back up to our very strong mountain pose. Looking forward, shoulders relaxed, arms down and feet a few inches apart, toes forward. Let's take a big breath here after that last pose. That was a hard one.
The more we trust ourselves, the stronger we grow.
And now let's go down to plank pose. Our backs are like a long plank of wood. And then we lower our knees and get ready for upward facing dog. Toes down, head up. Let's take a breath.
We face the sun and welcome what this day holds for us.
Let's go back into downward facing dog as a way to rise up to our feet. Let's walk toward our hands. Rise up slowly, head coming up last. And now I'm going to teach you a pose that's very helpful if you feel frustrated or angry, stressed. It's called lion's breath. And this is how we do it. I'll show you one and then we'll do 2 or 3 together. So I spread my legs apart so I'm comfortable, I'm stable. Bring my toes a little bit toward the front and bend my knees just to where you can still be stable. Bring our arms up into robot pose, and then I lift my arms up as I inhale, and as I exhale I do this. Let's try 3 together, okay? Arms up. Very good. Did you see my claws here? Remember to do claws with your hands. And then we'll turn and go back to tabletop. Nice flat back. And now we're going to do a little bit of a flow where we move and breathe at the same time. This is the cat-cow pose. So on the inhale, I'm a cat, and on the exhale, I'm a cow. You watch, and then we'll do 3 together. I'm a cat, inhaling. I'm a cow, exhaling. So you arch your back as a cat, and you raise your head and tailbone as a cow. Let's do 3 together, okay?
In cat-cow pose, we need times to draw inward and times to stretch outward. Everything we feel is welcome.
And now sit down. Bring your legs in front of you. Feet on the ground to start. This is one of these poses where you have a lot of choices. You can either keep your arms here, you can put them here as we do the pose, and you might put them out if you feel stable. This is called the boat pose. So I'm going to lift my legs. Again, you could put your hands here. You can put them here, or you can put them here. And now we look a little bit like some sort of a boat. If you want a real adventure, you could put your legs all the way up. Now, this is enough adventure for me right here. Let's take a breath together.
Practicing balance is one way to be kind to ourselves.
And then we release our feet back here. And now we're going to lay down on our back. However is comfortable for you. If you want to roll back, fine. If you want to go to one side, that's okay. But we're going to land with our head on the ground and our feet are going to be up at the ceiling. Let's pretend we're walking on the ceiling a little bit. That would be fun. And next, one by one, we take the right hand to the right sole, either on the inside or the outside. Pull it down. We do the same thing on the left. Grab the bottom of your foot and pull it down. Feels good to do this. This is the happy baby pose. And I bet you have seen a younger brother or sister in this kind of a pose as babies, maybe a cousin. And I just bet you did this when you were a baby. And mostly when we see babies doing this, they're giggling. And I think we could giggle too. This is kind of a happy pose that makes you want to giggle. And then bring our feet back down to the ground. Come up however is comfortable for you. Let's sit together, either cross-legged or with legs out. Bring our hands to our heart in a prayer position and say goodbye for the day. Namaste. God's call to us to see other people the way God sees each of us. Namaste.
The light in me sees the light in you.